So this is one of my favorite topics to talk about because it's something that has helped me personally in so many different aspects of my life. And I think once you understand what I'm going to share with you in this short video, it can help you in your life as well. It's a simple concept. It's very easy to do, but yet most people don't do it. So let's get into it. I was listening to an interview of a UFC fighter named Sean O'Malley. If you don't know who he is, he's a really popular UFC fighter right now. And he was being interviewed by another UFC fighter named Pat Healy. Pat asked him a question. What's your secret? How are you able to achieve all the success that you have at such a young age? Now, if you look at Sean O'Malley's background, his story is pretty typical of what most fighters go through. He started training in martial arts when he was 12 years old. He took a break, started back up again at 18, turned pro at 21. By 23, he was fighting in the UFC. But his record isn't like what most fighters have at 23. Currently, his UFC record is 16 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw. His only loss was a disqualification due to an illegal knee. So basically, he could be 17-0 right now. And not only that, he's achieved mainstream recognition. He has millions of followers on social media. He's made it into mainstream media. People know who he is outside of the sport of MMA, and so it's no surprise that people want to know what his secret is. Like, how is he able to achieve all this at such a young age? He replied, discipline over motivation. That's the key. Let's dive deeper into what he means by that. I remember reading a book long ago titled The Slight Edge. It talks about how small habits and small actions done consistently over time lead to massive results. Most people do want to realize that the things they do or do on a daily basis will compound over time and affect their life dramatically. For example, let's say we have 2 people, person A and person B. Both individuals want to become bodybuilders. Both individuals start working out and eating clean. However, person A doesn't feel like working out every day, so he skips leg day. Person B understands that even though he doesn't feel like doing it today, working out tomorrow would make it easier for him to work out the next day. And eventually, both individuals start to see results. Person A ends up getting discouraged because he did put in the same amount of work as person B. Person B keeps pushing forward, even when he doesn't feel motivated. He understands that feeling unmotivated or feeling lazy is normal. But he also knows that continuing to show up is what makes the difference. This is what Sean O'Malley meant when he said, discipline over motivation is the key. Discipline is doing what needs to be done whether you feel like it or not. It's showing up to train even though you don't feel like training. It's going to sleep early, even though you feel like scrolling on social media for another hour. Discipline is resisting the temptation to watch porn. Instead of improving yourself, staying in the moment and focusing on what needs to be done. Showing up even when you don't feel like it, that's what separates successful people from non-successful people. Successful people understand that motivation comes and goes, but discipline is what allows them to keep moving forward. In the book, The Slight Edge, the author, Jeff Olson, says, if you will do what's right when it's not right, but will do what's right when it's right, you will do what's right. In other words, if you want to know what kind of person you are, take a look at what you do when no one is watching, because ultimately, that's what defines who you are. Your actions speak louder than words. I bet there's so many times in your life where you told yourself, I'm going to start working out Monday. But then Monday rolls around and you tell yourself, man, I'm so tired. I'll just start working out Tuesday. And then Tuesday rolls around and you tell yourself, man, I'm so sore from last night. I'll just start working out Wednesday. And this goes on and on and on. You find excuses to not start working out. You find reasons why you can't commit to your goals. The truth is, it's never the right time to do something that you don't want to do. If you want to do something, you're going to have to make time for it. Successful people don't wait for the perfect time to do what needs to be done. They understand that sometimes you have to bite the bullet and do what needs to be done, even if it's not necessarily the most enjoyable thing in the world. I know personally for myself, when I first got started with creating content, I would come up with all these excuses as to why I couldn't upload a video. Oh, my camera's not good enough. Oh, I don't have the right mic. Oh, my internet's too slow. Oh, I don't have any new ideas. And the list goes on and on. And I'm sure if you're someone who wants to start a channel, maybe you're thinking the exact same thing. Maybe you're thinking, oh, I don't have the right gear. I need to invest in a nice camera and a nice microphone and a nice ring light. Well, here's a newsflash. When I first started, I used my iPhone. I did not have a camera, I did not have a microphone. I did not have any fancy lights. All I had was my iPhone and a tripod for that iPhone. And that's all I needed to get started. Do you know why? Because it wasn't the equipment that was holding me back. It was me. It's always ourselves that holds us back. It's our own insecurities. It's our own doubts. It's our own fears that hold us back. What's holding you back from starting that YouTube channel? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of looking stupid? Whatever it is, whatever that obstacle may be, you have to crush it. You have to step over it, jump over it, break through it. Don't let your fears control you. A lot of people live their lives based on what they feel like doing. That's exactly why they'll never accomplish anything great in their life. Successful people don't live their lives based on what they feel like doing. They do what needs to be done. And in order to do what needs to be done, you have to have self-control. Self-control is what allows you to say no to immediate gratification, so that you can enjoy a higher level of fulfillment in the future. It's the ability to resist temptations so that you can reach your goals. Now, I'm not saying that successful people never feel lazy, because of course they do. We're human, right? But what sets successful people apart is their ability to push through those feelings. I love the quote. Successful people make time for what matters. Everyone else makes excuses. Think about that for a second. Successful people make time for what matters. Everyone else makes excuses. You're either going to make time for what matters or you're going to make excuses. Which one are you going to choose? If you want to be successful, you have to understand that motivation is not the key. Discipline is the key. Here's a simple way to remember it. Every time you want to do something that's not beneficial for you, ask yourself, will this action get me closer to where I want to be in life? Or will it get me further away? If it gets you further away, then don't do it. And the crazy thing is, over time, these small actions will compound and lead to massive results. Motivation is the fuel that drives us forward, but discipline is the engine that makes us unstoppable. We can't just rely on motivation to get us to where we want to be in life. We have to use discipline to complement our motivation. Let me ask you a question. What's stopping you from accomplishing your goals? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of rejection? Is it fear of looking stupid? Whatever it is, I want you to write it down in the comments section below. Write down that fear and crush it. You have nothing to lose. So take that risk. Take that chance. Do that thing that you're afraid to do. I promise you, it'll all work out. Thanks for watching.